Hey everybody, it's me, LaRasha, Goddess Queen, just me, 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Aquarius's, you are up, so this is going to be for Aquarius's sun, moon, and rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're Aquarius cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Aquarius in their chart, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you as well. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Aquarius in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Aquarius in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you too. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment, as well as share. If it does not resonate, please try your moon sign as well as your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign in your birth chart. And in order to get your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury. Okay. Keep in mind that I am including cusp babies in my readings because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if you have two sun signs, that means that you're trying to harness both of those energies before you pass over in this lifetime. So if I state your date of birth on any of these dates, that means you're a cusp baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you're just a regular Aquarius as far as your sun sign, okay? You are a Capricorn / Aquarius if your birthday is January the 16th through January the 22nd. Again, Capricorn / Aquarius, January the 16th through January the 22nd. And then Aquarius / Pisces if your birthday is from February the 15th through February the 21st. So again, Aquarius / Pisces, February the 15th through February the 21st, okay? If you are interested in your birth chart, it is also listed in the description box of my video. And it's the Cafe Astrology link for that as well, okay? So one thing that I want to say is that if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you have been here for a while, thank you for supporting me. If you're new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my readings. So if you are pressed on time or if you don't want to hear me talk, you can always go down to the comment section of the video. I always have a timestamp in all my videos where you can go directly to the reading if you're pressed on time or if you don't not want to hear me talk. Moving forward, if you do use your free will to state that I talk too much, you will be blocked and not be able to come back. I also have music in the background. One of the gifts that I do possess is clairaudiency, so I'm here to help you wake into a gift that you possibly can possess yourself, or just also to just show people how a gift that I do have that I do possess, okay? Let's see. As far as energy updates, it is Libra season. So again, we just got the ending of Virgo. So in Virgo, a lot of y'all could have been hermit mode. A lot of y'all could have been secluding yourself, spending more time with you in your thoughts, soul searching, meditation, trying to heal your root chakra as your heart chakra. Now that it's a Libra season, this is going to allow a lot of people to gain truth to certain situations, gain clarity in certain situations, fairness. Libra is about justice. That is Malta. That is about what Isis was about, okay? If you see a lot of things as far as when it comes to Malta, Isis was the person that was the representation of her, okay? But it's about truth, it's about karma, it's about justice, it's about fairness, okay? It's about somebody taking your responsibility, okay? Taking responsibility of your actions. So a lot of y'all could be receiving justice for certain things that you were not receiving justice in the past. And like I keep telling everybody, if you have been on my channel and you have been listening to me, I told you back when it was the Libra full moon months ago that a lot of people were going to be going through certain shifts as far as when it comes to getting justice, and as far as that. And this year is the year of karma and also the year of 2020, okay? So a lot of things are going to be taking place. Again, things that possibly would have been hidden could be coming revealed. A lot of communication. So let's say if you need to work on your throat chakra, wear blue, drink water, not filter water, drink, water, alkaline water, is that what I recommend a lot to people, especially if you're trying to basically raise your vibrations and your level of frequency. That would help you with that, but it is more expensive. And then again, if you can't, depending on if you have a budget, again, distilled water is what I would recommend. And then also purified water, but you got to look and see why does purified water only come in cases, okay, and not any of these other ones come in cases, okay. And that's when you really need to understand, you know, these big variety packs of 24s and all that is always purified water. It's never alkaline water or distilled water. So you also have to pay attention to exactly the things that you are drinking and the things that you have been sold, because it's a cheaper price. And just understanding what's the difference between all the different waters, okay? So I'm just here to help you, here to educate you, here to help you gain clarity about certain things. And if I start saying certain things, I'm meant to say and talk about it for that during that specific reading that I'm doing, okay? So I get messages, I hear and I state, okay, again, and I have a lot of air that's in my birth chart. And as you Aquariuses, being Aquariuses, you are also about justice. You are also the stars. You are also about major transformation. You're always renewing yourself. You're always trying to find your sense of purpose. You're always going through, again, your own self-discovery phase. And this Libra season, you're going to be going through those cycles. So again, protect your energy. Again, don't deny certain things that are happening in your life. Don't allow yourself to deceive yourself, okay? Seek truth, seek fairness, again, and, you know, just work on you, okay? So there's a lot of releasing, there's a lot of letting go, there's a lot of new, shedding away the old and allowing the new to come through, okay? So again, working on your throat chakra, wear blue, light blue candles, purple candles, that would also help that violet color, because that's what that is. Blueberries would help you through your dreams, helping you remember that as well. Blue fruits, that would help you. Anything that's blue, find that as far as fruits. Again, yeah, there is a short variety when it comes to that. Again, wearing blue socks. If you're into hair dyeing your hair blue, okay? So those are the messages that I have for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, the cards that I use in my videos are also listed in the description box. If you're interested in purchasing any of these, I do have my own Amazon store. You can go directly to that. I do not see who purchases. I do not see your address. I do not see that. Everything is controlled by Amazon. So again, if you're interested in any of that, I have energy healings, incense, different things, because I know, as me going through my spiritual awakening from where I'm from, we didn't have these type of stores where I can walk in and get rocks and things that's going to help me through my transformation, help me through my purging, help me through the spiritual journey that I'm on. So I know that there's other people that don't have those type of stores, and I'm from San Angelo and they don't have those type of stores. So I have, again, that channel that I created because I know how hard it is, okay? And then the ones that do have those stores inside of your city, wherever you are, go inside of there and allow your soul and your spirit, regardless if you're doing it on your website or if you're doing it in the store. Yes, the store is a more personal experience because it's right there. But again, when you start taking part of your own journey and start investing in yourself, the universe, your soul, your spirit, whichever one that you have, is going to start helping you, start shifting you. Is it going to be something that you have to spend money on and you possibly don't have it? Yes. But again, just buy the things that you do. I started off with dollar rocks at the beginning just to see how it really worked. Because I was, again, when I started doing this, and I don't know why I'm explaining this to somebody, but when I started off with dollar rocks, whatever was the cheapest that I can afford, because again, I was struggling. I knew I didn't want to invest in something that, again, that possibly didn't work. And then while I was investing and I started reading on it and paying attention to what I was picking and the things that I know that I was having problems with, that I know I was having problems with emotionally myself, and stuff that I would not explain to my friends and family members that I was dealing with, the battle that I was going on. And again, and once me seeing that and knowing that I don't know anything about these stones or these rocks, and I'm reading about it and I'm seeing, okay, this is helping me with this. Wow, I needed help with this, and didn't even really see it. But my soul led me to what it was that I needed. And I was like, tell the people that's in a personal experience that you have when you go inside of a store. And the same thing with the website. Your soul and spirit is going to guide you to what it is that you need, okay? So whatever catches your attention, it's catching your attention for a reason, and get it, okay? So investing in you is the best thing that you possibly can do for yourself right now, Aquarius. Since we are getting to the end of the year, we are almost getting to Mercury retrograde will start, which I believe would be, I think it's going to be sometime November or possibly the end of October, that last phase as far as pushing into 2020, okay? So these are the messages that I have. So let's go ahead and get started. The cards, this main deck is a deck that has two of the same decks. We will shuffle and cut them on camera. These other cards have already been shuffled. We'll cut them on camera. Okay, anybody that's booking a reading with me, has booked a reading with me, what I have been doing is my energy has only been enough where I can do 5 readings a week. Okay, I am going ahead and doing and not taking any new readings at this time until I finish all this other things. I've had a lot of things, again, me being a light worker, it's a lot of things that we go through on the back end that you're not aware of. So that's why I'm saying, and I always tell people thank you, and I really appreciate you, the ones that really understand, and with me and it being an impact, I also take on a lot of people's energy and a lot of people's situation as far as what they're dealing with. And since I have clients and I'm helping people that's all across the world, I have a connection with you. And anybody that watches my channel, regardless if you are an enemy, a foe, a friend, or family members, you're watching me and you have some type of soul connection together, okay? And it could be, again, karmic, or it could be, regardless of the situation, it could be a karmic soul connection. It could be somebody that was put here to build a bridge with my bloodline, or, again, somebody that that's really here for me, okay? That really just adores who I am, that really has a friendship for who I am. So I realize that all the different connections that I have, and yes, some of it brings negativity, but I always look at it as a positive because it's helping me realize and helping me gain an understanding that I possibly did not have when it comes to life, understanding who I am, understanding how a spirit and a soul works, how all this stuff that we have been dealing with is just regular reality, okay? So I look at all relationships different. I am, regardless if you are a karmic and you're watching this video, and I'm, you know, I have a connection with my twin flame, my twin ray, or my divine partner, whoever's, and I know that they're watching me, okay? And we have a connection, okay? And again, we're here to teach each other lessons, okay? And some of these karmics that I have that's in my environment, I possibly dealt with in other past lives. I realize that, okay? They show you certain things in your dreams. There's certain things that you get revealed to you. And especially if it's somebody that's dealing with, you know, black magic, spell work, voodoo, any of those things, just to stop somebody from being with somebody that they're destined with. Again, these could be people that you have dealt with in past lives, okay? And you're dealing with them at this time, in this moment, because now everything's changing. A lot of things are getting exposed. A lot of people are waking up, and the things that were meant to happen are getting ready to start to happen. Okay. So again, if you've been here on this world, the world, if you've been here on Earth, if you've been here on Gaia for a long time, you're going to be coming to realization of that. Okay. So that's the messages that I have for you, Aquariuses. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, this is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're Aquarius, Cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you are a cross watcher or just guided to this video, of course, there could be some messages in this video for you as well too, okay? Okay, Aquariuses, I'm going to shuffle 3 more times. It's the next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I will take it as part of your energy. Wow, we have the Ace of Cups. I got love, love, love on my mind, okay? So, Aquariuses, who you finna to give your cup of love to? Huh? Can I get some of that cup? Okay, well... there was some happiness real quick, and then it looked like it just turned around. That card just came out of my fingers like it was nothing, okay, y'all? So the 9 of Cups, this represents wishing, waiting, A wish is delayed. This also represents waiting for something. So Aquariuses, you could be waiting to give your cup of love to your masculine, your feminine, or again, some of y'all could have been dealing with an Aquarius where you have had wishes that have been delayed when it comes to them giving you their cup of love. Wow. Okay. 10 of Swords, which represents betrayal. Okay, so this represents recovering. So Aquarius, this is your energy. I'm feeling this is about your energy. I feel that some of y'all possibly had some wolves that was in sheep clothing, that you possibly had things that could have been revealed to you, and it could have dealt with your love situation where it caused you to have a lot of wishes that were delayed. As far as when it comes to you having your cup of happiness, having your cup of love, having that relationship where you have that mutual bond. So some of y'all do know the person that you truly love. You do want to give this cup to Aquariuses. Our cross watchers, you could be wanting to give your cup to this Aquarius, or this Aquarius is wanting to give you their cup too. And a lot of y'all have had, again, wishes, delays, waiting on a certain offer when it comes to just being in that harmony, that happiness, that joy with your divine family and your divine masculine. Okay, so again, I feel that somebody is realizing, again, the wolves in sheep clothing. I do feel that somebody is recovering from a certain situation. Okay, and again, gaining their inner strength. Okay, gaining their inner strength to give this cup of love, and that could be you, Aquariuses. And the Ace of Cups represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. Okay. Okay, let's go, Aquariuses. We have the Sun card, which represents fire, which represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. It also represents Leo, excuse me. I don't know why I was trying to say Sagittarius again, but Leo, okay? So some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that is a fire sign, that is somebody that's from your past, and there could have been wishes, delays between the connection between you and them, or it could have been a water sign as well. But this is also about a brand new beginning. This is also about somebody receiving some type of promotion, gaining some type of personal growth in a certain situation. So a lot of y'all could be growing. A lot of y'all could be doing a lot of things that you're thankful for. A lot of y'all could be more in your masculine energy, regardless if you're Aquarius female or Aquarius male. Okay, again, gaining the strength, gaining the courage. Okay, recovering. Okay, recovering with that 10 of Swords being reversed, gaining your inner strength, and this is basically just confirming that. Okay, so the Sun card coming up upright. We have the 8 of Swords being reversed. And again, releasing yourself from any fears, releasing yourself from any type of attachments, okay, is what I see that a lot of y'all are doing. So yeah, 3 of Swords being reversed. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So a lot of fire energy here. As far as when it comes to right now, again, you did have water, Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. And then again, you have fire, and then you have the Knight of Wands, which is, again, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. So some of y'all, again, like I was saying, could have been wishes, delays, as far as when it comes to your heart, a relationship. Some of y'all were in a third-party situation that caused a lot of emotional pain, okay? Some of y'all could have been dealing with a situation where, again, you could have been dealing with your masculine and your feminine could have been dealing with the karmic situation where they felt they were attached to. There could have been some type of restrictions as far as when it comes to the relationship between the situation with them too. Okay, so I do feel that some of y'all possibly had a separation, and it had to do with third party energy. Okay, dealing with that. Okay, because when this is reversed, this is overcoming the pain, and I feel that y'all have been overcoming the pain from that, letting go of certain attachments, fears, When the Eight of Swords is reversed, this represents breaking free, okay? So breaking free and releasing yourself from it, okay? You have, look, the Eight of Cups, so walking away from a certain situation, turning away, okay? Temporary, having something that was only bringing temporary success. So some of y'all could have been in a situation, again, where you were dealing with your masculine, your feminine, and again, let's say if it was a third-party situation, y'all have, broke yourself away from that, removed yourself from that type of energy, no longer putting yourself, getting involved as far as when, again, more than one person, this person not giving you truly their cup of love, where it's only you getting that cup, okay? So I feel that, again, let's say if you did break yourself away from this person, I do feel that there possibly could be a fire sign that did cause a lot of these issues to you possibly in the past, and then some of y'all could be experiencing this right now and you're wanting to turn away from a situation as well, okay? Because you do have the Knight of Wands coming out, and this represents somebody coming in passionately. So let's say if you did remove yourself from that, I do feel that y'all could have a brand new beginning when in a relationship, especially if this person does have fire in their chart, and it could be fire, they possibly also could have strong, be a fire sign as far as a rising sign, as far as fire as well. But this is somebody taking charge, moving forward in a certain situation. This person is very determined. This is somebody that's seeking some type of a venture, okay? Seeking passion, you being passionate about what it is that you're wanting to do, Aquarius. And especially if this is a job, you being passionate, you putting in the effort, you possibly also fighting for position. So let's say if you are in a situation where you feel like you are restricted, because again, let's say if there is third party situations, could also not necessarily have to do with love. It could have to do with people that's in your environment. And let's say if this is a job situation, there could be a competition as far as when it comes to a workplace, and this could be causing, emotional bringing up emotional pains as far as when it comes to that, okay? But you keep moving forward. You keep pushing your passion into what it is that you're doing, fighting for what it is that you know that you want, okay? And I do feel that somebody has a brand new beginning as far as when it comes to their career, and you possibly could have to walk away from a certain job or a certain situation in order for you to get this brand new beginning or promotion, okay? Or there could have been something that you walked away from in the past, and now you have a brand new beginning in the career that you walked, whatever you put effort in that you walked away from in the past, okay? If you understand what I'm saying. Okay. We have the King of Cups. Didn't I say somebody is very emotional right now? Somebody is wanting to give their cup of love. If this is you, Aquarius man, or if this is you, Aquarius woman, you could have a lot of masculine energy in your chart. We all have feminine and masculine energy. I tell people, don't get fooled by just man or woman, and don't work that way. You could have been living as a woman right now in this lifetime. In your past lifetimes, you could have been a man. You go into whatever body is available to you for you to continue to reincarnate on this earth. Okay. And some people reincarnate, they know that they're going to play different roles in different lifetimes. Some of y'all, again, depending on what's in your chart, your birth chart basically could be more masculine energy than feminine energy if you are a woman. So this could represent whoever you know who you are as far as when it comes to watching this reading, just knowing that this could also be vice versa as well, okay? But I do feel that somebody is very emotional right now. I do feel that somebody is wanting to be caring, wanting to nurture. This person is wanting to be reliable. So let's say if they were having fears as far as when it comes to their heart. Wow, it's crazy. I put the Three of Cups here on this side. If this person was having fears as far as when it comes to their heart, because there could have been some of y'all that was dealing with a person that just had fears as far as when it comes to commitment, or them just expressing exactly how they truly felt about you is what I'm hearing. But I do feel that some of y'all, a lot of y'all, majority of y'all were dealing with third party situations as far as another energy. So there could have been a karmic, or there could have been a deep soulmate connection that this person had. And again, you could be on a twin flame or a twin ray a relationship, or a divine partner relationship, and you know that you and this person was here to complete some type of mission, okay? So some of y'all could have been dealing with separation as far as when it comes to that, okay? But I do feel that somebody is wanting to this person is more grounded with their emotions. They're more stable when it comes to their emotions. This person is now wanting to be generous, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So again, this is Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. We have the Three of Cups. So this is about having celebrations. This also represents that third party energy. So let's say if this person was somebody that could have had, again, multiple people, or they could have partied a lot. This person could have been somebody that was in and out, because you do have the Knight of Wands coming out. So let's say if this person was a love them and leave them, or they had multiple people, because again, you do have the heartache for that. Let me put these cards back the way that they were. Okay, so there was no replacing what we had, okay? So this person knows that they caused, pain as far as when it comes to a third party situation. This person could have been somebody that did go out and party a lot, and this is crazy that it's the Virgo reading came out as well as for this too. And the Virgo title was My Girl, They Like to Party All the Time, Party All the Time. So you could be dealing with somebody that's coming back from your past. That could have been somebody that liked to party a lot. And again, let's say if they like to party a lot, they're going to bring a lot of suitors. There could have been alcohol or drugs that could have been involved as far as when it comes to these different people that this person was with at that time, okay, is what I'm hearing as well. But I do feel that there's some celebrations that's going to be happening, especially if this person is coming in passionately. Let's say if this is you, Aquarius man, and you're harnessing both of these energies as far as the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. This is you basically expressing yourself. This is you going in, being determined as well as being thankful for the experiences that you have had, okay? So I feel that some of y'all are getting ready to take responsibility for your actions. If you were the one that was causing third party energy as far as heartache, as far as that, or not being honest with yourself as far as when it comes to your emotions, I do feel again it caused a lot of confusion as far as when it comes in when it was in between your environment, okay, and it caused a lot of disorder, okay? So I do feel that somebody is removing themselves from a relationship that they're not happy in anymore, and that's what some of y'all could be experiencing that as well. We have the World, because this person is bringing you the World. They know that you are the World. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about a new beginning. This is also about destiny. So let's say if there is going to be celebrations, if there is going to be partying between your masculine and your feminine, it's because y'all have a brand new beginning. So again, you had and if I keep saying again, it's because somebody that is watching the video, they want me to explain this because somebody said that earlier. If I keep saying again, it's because somebody that's watching this video is not listening, and they want to make sure that you're hearing the messages that I'm giving. So if I go back and say again, it's because I repeated it. I said it earlier in the video and I'm saying again now, okay? And they're wanting you to catch wind to what I'm saying, okay? But the Wheel of Fortune represents a brand new beginning. This represents somebody taking action. This represents you and your luck changing. Aquariuses are cross watchers, okay? Getting to that turning point, even if you're going in blinded, okay? So I feel this person is gained some type of strength. They gain some type of courage in order for them to move forward. Even if they know that they put you in a third party situation, this person is still going for it, okay? They know that you and this person were fated, y'all were destined to be together is what I'm hearing, okay? So karma is finally basically taking place. It is Libra season, so a lot of y'all are going to be seeing people, a lot of things and truths getting revealed, a lot of experiencing justice, okay? So you're finally receiving justice in a certain situations. You're going to have a brand new beginning. This again is written in the stars, destined. It was been destined. Even if somebody again, let's say if they were dealing with the karmic that was keeping them stuck in a certain situation, if there was certain things that was restricting this person to stay there, even if it was, spell work, black magic, or manipulation in some type of way or some type of form, this person is breaking free from it, okay, is what I'm hearing. This person is breaking free from it because they know that you and them are destined. So your masculine or your feminine knows that you and them are destined to be together, okay? We have the Two of Wands being reversed, and this is about indecisions, unforgiving. So some of y'all, like I was saying earlier, are going to end a relationship because you are finding out again that your person that you were dealing with was put you in a third party situation. Once you remove yourself from that, a lot of y'all are going to have a brand new beginning. So let's say if you are ending a relationship with whatever, and you know that this person put you in a third party situation, there could be a fire sign in the near future that you're going to have a brand new beginning with. And this could be, again, represents fire. So this is Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. Okay. And I feel that this person is coming in passionately. This could also be somebody, again, that was from your past, that puts you in a third party situation, and this person was undecided. And now this person is getting ready to move forward, and they're coming in passionately because, again, they came to some type of realization that you and them were meant to be together. Okay. Is what I'm hearing. But this is also about pride. This is also dealing with somebody that possibly could have been quick tempered. So let's say Aquarius is, if you've been dealing with a karmic, or cross watchers, you know, your Aquarius has been dealing with a karmic. This person that they've been dealing with could have been somebody that had control issues as far as temper, controlling things. Again, I feel that there's some of y'all that have a situation where the karmic cheated on your masculine or your feminine, and they're finding this out, and they were the one that was put in third party, a third party situation. And let's say if your masculine or feminine was the one that did that to you, what goes around comes around, and that's what that person is experiencing right now. So the shoe is on the other foot, and that's what this person is coming to realization. And they're coming to realization, let's say if this person did choose you over them, like let's say if your masculine or your feminine chose somebody else over you, and this person was very undecisive as far as when it comes to the connection between you and this person, and they chose somebody else, they're finding out that that person that they chose over you cheated on them. Okay. And now they're in regret. Okay. Is what I'm hearing. And that's the reason why, again, the 10 of Swords came out. Okay. So this person, again, is realizing that they have been betrayed by the karmic. Okay. And now they have to walk away. Oh, wow. Now they're having to walk away from the situation, okay? And they realize that they walked away from you, okay, is what I'm hearing. So I do feel, again, that there could be somebody that's clinging on to the past, and this could be a karmic, or there could be an ex that's still clinging on to the past, or clinging on to you, Aquarius, is what I'm hearing as well. We have the 9 of Wands, and this represents surrendering. This represents power delays. So if you were dealing with a situation as far as when it comes to wish delays, waiting for your masculine or your feminine to go through their karma, or realize again that the karmic was more a karmic relationship. The person that they left you for was more of a karmic, and you've been sitting there waiting for this person. I do feel that some of y'all possibly had to defend yourself. Again, could have been defending yourself from other suitors, or again defending yourself from experiencing that heartache and that pain again. Okay, y'all have been feeling guarded. Some of y'all are going to be feeling guarded when this person does come in, because again, all the heartache or all the confusion or all the delays that this person has caused. Okay, so some of y'all could be a little bit cautious about when this person comes in and gives you this offer. Okay, but this is also surrendering. So I do feel that somebody is surrendering to their destiny, and they could have been somebody that was very guarded as far as when it comes to the journey or due to their destiny, not wanting to go on that type of path, is what I'm hearing. That somebody could have been experiencing that as well. But this person gained strength, okay? So if this person has to fight off they're fighting off something, okay? So there could have been other suitors that you possibly had to fight off for your divine masculine and your divine feminine Aquariuses or cross watchers. There could have been other, suitors that you had to fight off in order to get to your divine masculine, your divine feminine, in order for y'all to have this brand new beginning, okay, is what I'm hearing too. We have the Ace of Cups being reversed. So with the Ace of Cups, it came out again. So this person being unstable. So how I was saying earlier, and it's coming out in the middle. And I was saying earlier that somebody was turning away from a certain situation because they're no longer happy. Again, let's say if this person did choose a karmic, or if this person did put themselves in a situation where they thought the cup was full and it was halfway full, and or if it was empty, because they could have been in certain illusions. Let's say if this person was dealing with spell work, because the Eight of Swords represents restrictions, it represents feeling stuck, it represents blockage in a certain situation, as well as fears and difficulties, attachments. Okay, but then this card, you see this person does not have anything that's tied on their hand. They can take the blindfold off, they can remove themselves from the fire, and just escape. But at the same time, they're feeling like they're stuck, they're feeling like they're attached. So some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that was, again, competition, that could have put this person, put spell work or root work on this person to make them act a certain way, act like they didn't love you, act like there was not an emotional connection there, and there really was. Okay, and I feel that somebody's breaking free from that, and they're realizing how unhappy they are in a karmic relationship, is what I'm hearing. Somebody is breaking free from that. Okay. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. So some of y'all could be dealing with 2 fire signs, or they have strong fire in their chart. Or again, this could be a fire sign that was from the past, that was put you in situations, as far as when it comes to being unreliable, being inconsistent, being the player, being in and out. Again, dealing with somebody that had more ego driven than, more ego driven than thinking with their heart, okay, is what I'm hearing. So this person could have been a player. They could have been somebody, again, that had a lot of different people, or again, partying all the time, okay, partying all the time. But I feel that somebody's realizing their mistakes. I feel that somebody's wanting to shed away for the characteristics of, again, their bad behavior, okay, is what I'm hearing. But again, there could be an ending to a relationship, as far as when it comes to a fire sign, or even with the water sign, because both of these cards are, again, Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio, and then again, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius, okay? Or even Earth, okay? An ending. So this is representing that separation. This is also representing an ending to a contract, okay? So there could be an ending to a marriage. There could be an ending to a soul contract, okay? So this could be a soulmate that they're finding out that was more of a karmic relationship, and now they're realizing, again, that their divine masculine or their divine feminine is the person they were destined to be with. And again, this person could have been very selfish when it came to giving you a new beginning, or expressing themselves emotionally, or even offering to a certain situation, okay? I feel that somebody that thought that they were getting ready to have a new beginning didn't start off the way that they wanted to be, and it was false love. This represents false love, okay? False love, okay? Somebody could have just been there, and could have been just there wanting your masculine or your feminine for money, or wanting them just for sex, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and this person could have invested in them emotionally. Your masculine and your feminine could have invested in this their karmic emotionally and financial wise. Okay, and they're finding out that their soulmate or their karmic cheated on them. Okay, or they could have been just there for the money, is what I'm hearing, or just there for them sexual wise. Okay, is what I'm hearing. But this is something that getting exposed. This is the timing being off, okay? The timing being off on a certain situation. Okay, so again, the cards that we have is the Knight of Wands, which represents fire, which is Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. We have the Ace of Cups, which represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. We have the King of Cups, which represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. We had the Ace of Cups at the beginning of the reading, which was upright, which was Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which represents, and then also the Knight of Wands, which represents fire, which is Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. And then we also have the Sun card, which represents fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and also represents Leo. Okay? Okay. We have honeymoon. So enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. So the next holiday would be Halloween. So some of you and your masculine, your feminine, let's say if y'all have children, you could be thinking about taking your children together and on a trick-or-treating, or, you know, just spending that holiday together is what I'm hearing. If you still celebrate holidays, even if you don't celebrate holidays, just y'all being in each other's energy is what I'm hearing. This also represents separation. So I do feel that some of y'all are going to be separating and removing yourself from something that no longer serves you. Okay. And you did have the Six of Swords coming out. Okay. And this represents going away from a certain situation. And I did see that earlier. So I do see these two as being the same thing. Okay. And with this being reversed, this is about, again, change of plans. So if this person did start a brand new beginning with somebody that was a karmic, or again a soulmate, and it was not their divine feminine or the divine masculine, they're realizing again the false start as far as when it comes to the relationship, okay, is what I'm hearing. Okay. But again, honeymoon. So some of y'all could be wanting to separate yourself, and you and your masculine, your feminine, just spending again some alone time together. Okay. It is the new moon. If you see, the moon is out here too. So some of y'all could be gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge, getting messages, getting tapped in more into the spiritual realm. Today is the Libra full moon. I mean, the Libra new moon. And I forgot to mention that earlier. So it is the Libra new moon. It is a super moon, and it will affect anybody that has Libra in their Mercury or in their Venus. Okay. There could be a lot of things that's happening as far as when it comes to your relationships. So go on the community board. I post all this stuff to keep y'all updated as far as the different shifts, the different changes, full moons, new moons, all that different things there. Okay. So it is the Libra new moon. So somebody could be getting, this person letting go, and my phone just went off and I heard that. So that notification came out for a reason. It's my battery. I have 15%, but it was a signal for somebody. So something could be changing during this full moon phase. Okay. We have worth waiting for. So that wish that was delayed was worth waiting for, Aquariuses or cross watchers. Okay. So divine timing is working in your favor. We have past life relationships. So this person possibly realized that you were destined to be with them earlier. Like I was saying, they could have been coming to realization that their karmic, their soulmate could have been somebody they had a past life relationship with in the past. And again, there could have been spell work or stuff that had been, dealing with that situation, because you do have that star down there, and I'm seeing that as well. And that's the reason why this person could have been stuck in this lifetime with this person, because this person could have did black magic, spell work in a past life is what I'm hearing as well. But I do feel that some of y'all, the ones that are coming to realization that your masculine, your feminine is somebody that you were destined to be with. Again, you and this person could have also had multiple past lives in the past. So it says you have known each other before. Okay. We have express your individuality. So it says allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. So this person knows that you're unique. Aquarius, this is you realizing your uniqueness that you have about you. Okay. Again, you are the star card. So you're always going through a self-discovery phase. Okay. You're always going through your self-recognition. Okay. A lot of y'all are very spiritual and gifted people. Okay. And that's just you realizing the gifts that you have and that you possess, and you again have those for a reason. Okay. You're unique for a reason. This person knows that you are different from, again, the other suitors. Okay. They know that you're unique. Okay. They know that you're unique. Okay. So it says allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. Okay. It says let go. So it says as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So even if there was wishes, delays, even if somebody tried to manipulate in a situation between your masculine and your feminine, okay, it's still what's destined is always going to come out. Okay, what's destined is always going to happen. Okay, regardless of how much a person tries to manipulate, and regardless of how much a person tries to put certain effort into a situation to stop you and your masculine and your feminine from being together. Okay, so again, this is you letting go of the things that you need to let go of, resentment, bitterness. Okay, old relationship that's no longer serving you. So I do feel that there was a karmic or an ex that was clinging on to your masculine or your feminine, okay? Or Aquarius, Aries. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with an Aries, Aquarius. Some of y'all know that you have an ex that is clinging on to you, okay? And they're having a problem of letting go, is what I'm hearing. We have do some research. So it says you need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So I feel that some of you Aquariuses are your masculine, your feminine, or cross watchers have been doing research on past life relationships. What's the difference from a karmic relationship, a twin flame, a divine partner, a twin ray, doing research on that. Also taking your own experiences and writing them down. I feel that somebody is also putting down, has a piece of paper. I don't know why I'm seeing a masculine getting a piece of paper and writing down pros and cons. And they are also, this is also helping them when it comes to weighing out the difference and between the karmic and their masculine and their feminine. But I see more masculines doing this, and it could be some of you feminines that's doing this as well. But I just got a vision of a masculine sitting down at a table and have pros and cons if they do know that they're in a third party situation and you do know that you are in competition. And I see this person making this chart and doing that. Okay, so again, this person could be doing research as far as when it comes to that, but I do feel that somebody is researching past life relationships and the meanings of those. We have Panther Spirit, so it says reclaim your power, standing in your strength, being courageous, okay? Being courageous, seeking the adventure, okay? Seeking the adventure, allowing yourself to shine. Playfulness, this represents playfulness as well. So again, I do feel that there could be some intimacy between you and this person, especially if there has been separation, regardless if this was 3 days, 2 days, whatever. I feel that there's going to be some passionate sex that's going to be taking place between you and this person. Okay. 44, which is about stability. So gaining your power back will give you stability. Aquariuses and cross watchers. We have Porcupine Spirit. So it says time for a beginner's mind. So this person knows that they're going into this journey with a new thought pattern, a new perspective. Okay. This person also, if they're doing research, they are in the beginning minds of, studying the connection. So somebody's masculine or feminine is doing some research right now on the connection between you and them because they're coming to realization. This person possibly also could be getting dreams, or these dreams could be taking place during the Libra new moon, which is today. So this could be affecting a lot of y'all, okay, where this person is going to be getting a lot of dreams of the connection that you and them have. And now this person again is having a beginner's mind because they're now going to have to do research on the connection, okay? And that's the reason why there's masculines writing down the pros and cons and are going down memory lane when it comes to the connection between you and them, okay? So we have a 48 here, which is a 12, and 12s is about is a 3, okay? And 3s are about your 3D body now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul, okay? Whichever or you have. We have Eagle Spirit, so it says spirit has your back. So I just said your 3D body now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul, whichever one that you have. Now, again, this person possibly is getting synchronicity. Now is possibly the time for your masculine or your feminine to wake up and make these changes. Now is the time for them to do research. So now this person is possibly doing things they know they have to do some type of catch up when it comes to them catching up to their masculine or their feminine. And let's say if you are watching this and you have been more consciously awoke to the connection between your masculine and your masculine and your feminine, this person now is doing research so they can catch up with you, okay? So I feel again that their spirit, their higher self is guiding them. They could possibly have ancestors that's also guiding them to certain knowledge. If this is you, Aquariuses, and your ancestors or your higher self is making you study about certain things, they're saying for you to follow that guidance. It's your ancestors and your higher self that has your back, okay? We have a 23. 23 could be very significant to some people. 44 can be very significant, and also 48, because look, I see this is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, this is stability. This is a brand new beginning. Okay, those numbers could be very significant to somebody. Okay, Jay-Z has that. If you have never heard Jay-Z's 444 album, listen to it, because he also comes to realization of as far as certain things that have happened to him. Okay, everybody awakens when they need to awaken. Okay, even if it causes delays. Okay, everybody awakens when they need to awaken at the right point of time. Okay. 23 represents 5, which is 5s are about conflicts that brings change. We have the Emperor. This person is gaining your stability, Aquarius is gaining your stability, cross watchers. This person is becoming the Emperor, you becoming the Emperor, you being more stable with yourself mentally, physically, as well as emotionally, standing up and taking responsibility, being loyal and honoring your commitment. If this person was not doing that in the past, and they were more of the Knight of Wands in the past, and they were not honoring their commitment, they were in and out, they were the player, they were being selfish, they were controlling, manipulative, okay? Not being consistent as far as when it comes to bringing in what they needed to bring in when it comes to the relationship. Now this person is gaining stability. Now this person is gaining the strength. Now this person wants to be the leader. Now they're wanting to be the provider. Now they're wanting to be the protector. Okay, some of y'all could be dealing with people that have multiple people in a certain situation. So earlier I was saying there could be 2 different fire signs, that you are Aquarius woman, or it could be Aquarius man, that you have 2 fire signs and you letting go of 1 fire sign. There could be a difference as far as when it comes to the financial stability between the 2, is what I'm hearing too. Okay, so it says 4, another 4. Okay, so it says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. If some of y'all are receiving that promotion in your career, your job, or if you're thinking about becoming the entrepreneur, because this is also that boss energy, as far as this is also you having your own business. If you've been thinking about doing that, they're saying for you to continue to keep putting passion into what it is that you're wanting to do. Okay, you are going to get to a place where you are going to be stable. You are going to finally have that abundance. You are going to be finally, again, the emperor or the empress of your foundation. Okay, we have Ace of Spring, a lot of fire, taking action, a new spark, gaining inspiration, being more in your masculine energy, dominating the situation, okay? Dominating the situation, being in new energy, even if there was new delays in your life, okay? Even if there was delays in your life or obstacles that you had to overcome, okay? So it says, it's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. The pursuit of happiness just popped in my head, okay? Gifts. So this person is coming in passionately. Some of y'all could be receiving gifts from your masculine or feminine. This person is now wanting to cater to you. Again, let's say if this person was not offering or putting in the same effort, or again was being stingy with their time, because you did have the Ace of Pentacles being reversed, or if they again invested in something that was false, this person is coming in with a lot of gifts. We have a 17 here, which is an 8, and this is about movement. This is about movement. 8 is about movement, taking charge, a lot of action. We have bad health. So some of y'all could be experiencing health issues. Some of y'all are knowing that have been going through health issues, and they're saying for you to keep your faith and stay courageous. Stay courageous while you're going through it, making sure that you're doing the things that you need to do. So if you do need to make certain changes in your life, making those changes, okay? Becoming responsible when it comes to your health, Aquarius. This is what I'm hearing, our cross watchers. Some of y'all possibly have certain friends and family members that could be going through health issues, and you're just hearing about that as well. We have another 3 here, which is a 4. This is about stability, okay? Some of y'all are overcoming health issues, and you're gaining your stability back. You're gaining your strength back, okay? We have thief. So some of y'all could have had something stolen from you. So earlier how I was saying, let's say if they did invest in a karmic relationship or a soulmate relationship where the karmic stole from them, there could have been money, again, intimacy that could have been stolen, okay? If this person was just there for intimacy, okay? I do feel, again, that there is some of y'all that are in a situation where you were dealing with competition, and let's say if there was a relationship or a foundation that is ending because, again, they were the karmic. This person could be feeling like you stole the masculine or the feminine from them, is what I'm hearing. But I do feel that somebody is realizing that they had wasted a lot of time in a certain situation after them coming to realization of a certain situation. If this is your masculine or your feminine, writing down the pros or cons, this person is going to realize they put a lot of time and effort in things that were not meant to be, that were not good for them. And they wasted a lot of time in certain situations that were not good for them because this person was not, going down the path they were destined to go down. And again, if they know that you are their twin flame, their twin ray, their divine partner, they could have been running from the journey that you have with them, okay? And they're realizing the delays as far as when it comes to this situation. So they stole time from themselves, okay, is what I'm hearing. So we have 24, which is a 6, okay? 6 is about past, and also about harmony. And last card, we have wait. So how I was saying earlier, some of y'all are not going to rush into the situation, even if this person does come in with gifts. Again, you're just want to make sure that this person is not going to, if they were inconsistent, if they have been the person that have been in and out of a situation, a lot of y'all are going to be cautious as far as when it comes to the offer that this person is giving you, because again, you don't want any more time stolen. You don't want this person to put you back in the same recurring cycles. So some of y'all possibly are going to wait as far as when it comes to, let's say if this person is saying, hey, I want you to be, let's go exclusive, or if this person is giving you a ring, because some of y'all could be receiving a ring. Some of y'all could be waiting, to accept this proposal from that person because you're not, sure if this person is going to be playing the same games, is what I'm hearing. You don't want the same games to be happening, okay? So some of y'all possibly are going to be waiting on that. It says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So I'm hearing, don't rush into a relationship. Don't rush into something if this person is not giving you a solid offer. But I do feel that somebody is getting ready to get a solid offer. And again, if this person is coming to you with a ring, I believe that is a solid offer. But some of y'all still going to have that little nudge, like, should I accept this or should I not? Okay, so hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you, and you have a great day.